Welcome back to the channel. Well, we're trying to get this fertilizer spread. Nicholas on the M670. Gotta tell him what to do. Should be going faster. Well, we borrowed my buddy Nate's fertilizer spreader, and well, it doesn't hold. I got the gate completely shut, and well, guess what? It's not holding it very well, but we're gonna do it anyways. We're just spreading triple 19. Sounds like it's still spreading some. Any in it? Okay, well, that didn't go quite as planned. This end of the field is fertilized, but that thing was so rotten out, it just fell right through. So my buddy Nate said it's a piece of crap. He warned me, so you know, I'm not upset or anything, but definitely he can have it back, or if he wants me to take it to the scrapyard, I can do that too. But anyway, so I was gonna put the field cultivator on the G6, but the one well, one set of outlets needs a new hose, and the other set of outlets, it wouldn't, I couldn't get them to couple for whatever reason. That's the same cylinder I had on the M670, but whatever. So we're gonna put that back on the M670, work this fertilizer in, and get some corn planted tonight. So yeah, it's only gonna be, let's see, 1, 2, you know, maybe 3 full rounds of, you know, planting. But hey, it's for the deer. You can, you know, right there's my shack for these deer. So I'm not, you know, looking for yield. I'm just looking for attracting purposes. So all right, yeah, she'll grow good down here. We really wish it was fertilized down there, because that dirt's a little bit wetter down there. Nice and dry today. Yesterday wasn't so dry, especially yesterday morning, because we got that rain again. And the next 10 days, 7 out of 10 days, they're calling for rain. This Wednesday, they're calling for nasty thunderstorms again. So it is what it is. So can't control the weather, that's for sure. So, but sure easy to complain about. So while the boys are getting the field cultivator on, I've got also my buddy's Nate's, but this thing's not a piece of junk. His John Deere 7000 6-row, I believe it's a 30-inch planter. I gotta get it out of road transport. I've got it locked up here, which I don't think I can do by right now. But the markers are they're locked up here. So let's unlock those. Really don't care if the rows are straight, or you know, the 30-inch spacing on the guest row, but you know, for S&Gs, we're gonna use them. So I think he said he's got this set for either 30 or 32,000 plants per acre. Which he had it set for 50 for soybeans, but this one don't turn nowhere near as easy. That's okay. And I said, oh, that'd be an all right too. I don't, you know, really don't matter, but okay. There. All right. Yeah, so I got this planter on my 1968, a late 68 G900 LP. This is a funny story, but you know how things go. You have a plan, you have to change it. But we were going to I was going to spread with my Jetstar 3 Super Diesel. Got it running, got to get it hooked up. It's you know, the arms are kind of short on those. Well, the PTO shaft is too long. Couldn't get it hooked up. Well, I couldn't raise it because it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, PTO shaft too long, and wasn't enough room for it to work. Okay, so I was like, oh, I'll put it on a bigger tractor. So I was gonna put it on this. Well, this doesn't go narrow enough without taking a sway block off, and I didn't want to take a sway block off. So then we put it on the M670, which I wanted to put on the planter, but you know, luckily I've got options. So you know, then I wanted to put the G6 on the field cultivator because that'd be cool, you know, just to hear it work. Man, that thing still runs good. I was gonna have Nicholas run that and Jake do that, do the fertilizer, but well, that's not how it worked out. So oh, it's just, you know, there's always something, and all I want to do is play here. Is all we're doing here. This little food plot here. I'm kind of working on, I don't want to say renting or leasing a little chunk of land just for my YouTube channel, and well, I don't know if it's going to work out or not. My father-in-law has a bunch of hay, you know, and I've got some hay equipment and all the tractors that, you know, maybe I could, you know, work something out with him and, you know, use my tractors and part of his equipment, and of course he gets all the hay. I don't, you know, it's his hay, so I don't know, we'll see. I think that'd be fun, you know. He normally doesn't like cut the whole field. He's one of them, you know, we help him when he needs to, but sometimes he does it all by himself, and you know, he always square bales. But you know, he'll cut 6-8 rounds at a time, you know, out of his field, and I think the field's maybe 20 acres, 15-20 acres is all it is. So he does a little bit at a time, you know. Then that's the way he used to it. When he had a day job, you know, he'd cut one weekend and bale the next weekend, and sometimes it'd get rained on, and you know, because he worked some later hours, and that's just the way it was, you know. Now he's retired, you know, maybe we can you know, help him out. I just think that'd be cool, you know. He does have a, you know, John Deere 3020. It's a gasser. He's got a 990 International hay bind, which actually used to be my brother's, but we always, when we were cutting hay, as long as I can remember, Grandpa or my dad had a 990. We had a couple different 990 hay binds, and you know, made by International. In case you didn't know, we had really good luck with them. You know, it's 9 foot. Let's see, it had one steel drum and one fiber or whatever you want to call it, you know, on the drums in the back, press drums. And then yeah, like I said in a recent video, you know, he's had a you know, a steel wheeled rake too. But anyways, yeah, my father-in-law, which he's been in a couple of the videos on the tractor drives, but I'll talk to him and see if we can work something out. You know, I think that'd be cool. You know, it's another, well, it's good content for the channel, but then I'm using my tractors, which is good for me. So, but well, I think I'm gonna go grab some seed, and I won't need to fill all the planter units by no means, but we'll put her in there. To dig down 2-3 inches is all. Yeah, we only need to dig down just enough to incorporate the fertilizer into the ground. We're not really after, you know, digging out weeds or even leveling off. All we're after is just incorporating it into the ground. Nick, can you take all the tops off the seed boxes, please? All right. You in second gear? Stop it, buddy. pull up on these hoses. Yeah, there's plenty of moisture in here, well, at least for a minute. All right, Nick, let's get some seed in there. All right, get these right out of here. Nope, don't leave them there. We're not putting them back on yet. Okay, I'm not, of course, this is not even a full bag, so I'm just gonna put just a little bit in each one. This seed is just what he cleaned out of his planter. Okay, well, of course I didn't fill the hoppers for my little dab, so, but we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah. I think that'll be good. No, let's see. Dump a little bit in here, just a little, not a lot. Pick it up. Stop. This is how you hold a seed bag. You grab one end here, okay? Might be enough in there. Put a dab in there. And put a dab in there too. All right, save the rest. All right, are you listening? Are you listening? Okay, I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. You gotta pull this pin right here, and it flips. These two things flip back, and that pin goes back in here. Okay. This is the transport lock to keep it up. Okay, we'll turn the liquid on. Yeah, put the pin back in there now. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, gotta put it in gear, you don't go anywhere. This tractor needs a bat too. Go to the far side first. Like I say, this is going to be 3 rounds, maybe 4. That's it with this. this. Okay, well, we'll put her back. Yeah, loosen her up. Yep. Oh, okay, now tighten her back up. Can you get her, bud? You got her? Okay. Alright, do the same thing the other one, will you? Alright. We'll take it up to the house. We'll clean all the seed out of it, put it back in the bag. Because I think that's all the corn we're going to plant. So, okay, well, look at the finished product. Went all the way across, and I had about maybe 4 foot left over here, so I just came back and did another pass. You know, if this was production farming, I wouldn't have done that. But you know, this is for a food plot again, and I went all the way around the outside trying to use up some of his leftover seed for him. So, but still didn't do it all. And I don't want to plant too thick because this ground, I have had soil tests done to it, and you know, yeah, I could probably use some more lime, but you know, this is sandy soil, and again, you know, this isn't production farming. I'm not looking to make money out of this. This is for recreation. So, all right, well, I guess we'll take the tractors and the pickup up to the house and clean out the planter and get something to eat for supper time. So hopefully that rain that comes does this all some good, and then we'll have some corn here. Then I want to get another, either we're gonna have Nate cut this for hay also. There's a lot of grass in there. Yeah, there's some weeds too, but you know, it's free is free. It's either that or I gotta brush hog it. And we want to plow this area up here for put some oats in again for the deer. And I don't care if they mature, you know, probably, you know, they'll head out and I'll maybe mow them down, you know, or whatever. They'll come back, seems like. So yeah, they say, you know, for food plots you want to plant later in the year, you know, July, August, which around here that gets kind of dry, but I'm gonna do this as soon as we can. So I might plow with one of the other tractors in the 3-bottom or get a 4-bottom ready. I don't know, we'll just see. So, well, I guess that's plenty enough for this one, I hope. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a little bit of everything. It's not all tractors I wanted to use, but we got her done, and I'm happy with it for now. Hopefully we get a good stand of corn coming up here. So, all right, well, I appreciate y'all watching, all your positive comments. We'll see you in the next one.